Saturday morning at 8 a.m. I don't know if you guys know this, but I work evenings, so that makes it so I get home about 1:30 in the morning. So I'm pretty tired. But that has to wait because we have to finish stripping this car today. What do we have left? We have the whole rear subframe in this thing that has to come out. I think it's okay. And the reason we have to take the subframe out is because I have my CNC Indy strut lifters in the back. I've got my gas tank, my fuel lines, my shifter, my battery, my oil cooler, my switch box, which I think has some problems. And GoPros are out of the car. Steering rack. Excuse me. Fire extinguisher. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done to the back of this car because I need a dumpster car, and this thing here is about a dumpster car. So we can strip this thing down, throw it outside, and fill it full of junk. So come with me for the adventure. So we decided to leave the rear subframe in the car because of how jacked up it is on this passenger side. It's like conked right over. But we did save the struts. We got our CNC Indy strut risers back. We got all of our unbent links. And we got all of our bolts. Have you guys noticed, have you guys ever tried to take the bolts out of those spindles? You notice how these ones just came right apart? That's because before I go to a big show, I take every bolt out of the suspension of these cars. Annie sees them and put them back together. And for any of you guys struggling to get those bolts out of those rear spindles, you know what I'm talking about. But we got our struts out. Now, we're going to turn our attention to the inside of this car. So I've already pulled off the oil cooler lines. But we have to take our alternator lines. We got to take our battery cable. We got to take our shifter. I'm going to leave the throttle cable. And then inside here, oil cooler, battery, fire extinguisher mount, gas tank, fuel line, shifter, switch panel, steering column, tools. We got to take out all of our tools, and I think that's just about it. So let's get taking this thing apart. Yeah, let's get it going. Oh, we got our harness here. The computer's already out. So yeah, we'll get a pair of wire cutters and we'll start getting some wires out of here. We've got this entire car torn out. The only thing that needs to come out still is the fuel pressure regulator. We're going to leave all the 9-wire in it because, guys, it's useless once it's in there. Everything that we want is out of this car. Oh, except for that socket. You guys see that socket there? It's like, where's Waldo with my damn tools inside these cars? But we're going to take this thing outside. We're going to pick it up with the loader. We're going to send her off to scrap. But we're going to fill it full of other cars first because as far as I'm concerned, this is still a good dumpster car. So let's get the loader in here. We have to move all this stuff here. We have to move the bumper, the rest of the cage. I've already moved a lot of the cage. Get this thing out of here. Unfortunately, the radiator did not survive this run, so it will be scrapped as well. Sadly, yes, it will be scrapped. It was a good run. It did good, but unfortunately it didn't live up. So let's get the loader in here and we can lift this thing out.
Never quit, do it right, play the game, live it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, hit the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand in the back, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
I really couldn't figure out a better way to upset my neighbors at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning. But I think we figured it out. I'm trying to be quiet. So even though we got that thing out of here, there's still a whole bunch of Toyota Camry parts in here. And I want them out of here. Sorry, I'm stretching. It's only 8:15 in the morning. So we're going to clean up all these Toyota Camry parts. We're going to take them out to the Camry shed, which is just another Toyota Camry that doesn't move anymore. And then we're going to give this a good sweep. So let's bring in the wagon. Let's see, like this one here we won't keep. Like that one there, you know, I said I wouldn't keep it, but I'm looking at it and I kind of want to keep it. that's a tough choice. There. Now we can just throw all these parts in here and take them out to the Camry shed. There's been a lot of comments about how many circles I walk in inside this garage. The answer is a lot of circles. The floor's cleaned up, and it's on the trailer. She's off to scrap here probably within the next day or so. Probably take it in Monday. Today's Sunday. We just got to fill it up now. So that means we have to strip another car and get it ready for the Derby. What is all this? Does that say... Is that a... No, it's not a Supra. It's a Subaru. We're going to be stripping this car. So make sure you guys come back and hang out for us stripping this car. We'll talk about what I think it's going to do, how it's going to do, and where am I going to take it. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be seeing you back here later on Zach's Workshop.